And I'm Haru.
Oh yeah, let's get into it with today's mountain radio.
Yeah. We've got a lot to cover today.
So you know how there's always tons of people hitting the mountains during the New Year holiday, right?
Yeah, people definitely want to get out there.
And that's exactly when accident reports start piling up.
Unfortunately, that's just how it goes.
Today, we've got some pretty serious topics to talk about.
Yeah. Important stuff we really need to share.
But don't worry, we've got some lighter stories coming up later too.
Oh, nice. Well, let's dive right in then.
Alright, so first up, the New Year holiday season really did a number on you.
What happened?
The Yatsugatake range got hit with a string of mountain accidents, one after another.
Yatsugatake. Well, it is popular, especially in winter.
According to the Nagano Prefectural Police Mountain Rescue Team, between December 25th and January 7th.
Whoa, that many.
First, on December 25th, a 24-year-old guy doing a solo traverse from Mitsugashira Trailhead to Akadake slipped during an avalanche on Gungan Dake and fell.
Solo traverse on Christmas Day? That's rough.
Then, on the 26th at Amida Dake, a 43-year-old woman in a party of 6 lost her balance ice climbing at Minamisawa Falls.
Ice climbing, that takes some serious skills.
Exactly. And on the 27th, also at Amida Dake, a 28-year-old woman in a party of 2 slipped on frozen trail during descent.
On the way down too, that's when people tend to let their guard down.
Exactly that. The climb's not over until you're back down.
So it kept going into the new year too?
Oh yeah, on January 5th, at Tengu Dake, a 49-year-old woman got sick inside her tent and couldn't move.
Getting sick inside your tent, that's terrifying. No way out.
Thankfully, she was rescued. But then, on January 7th, another woman, 53, fell while ice climbing at Amida Dake's Hirokawara Valley.
Amida Dake again. Another fall. We're seeing a pattern here.
Same day, at Tengu Dake, a 58-year-old woman in a party of 8 fell near the mountain hut.
Even round the huts, you can't let your guard down.
Exactly. Ice and frozen surfaces can be anywhere.
What caught my attention is there were multiple ice climbing accidents here.
Yeah, places like Minamisawa Falls and Hirokawara Valley.
Ice climbing requires totally different skills from regular winter mountaineering.
Exactly, you're climbing vertical ice walls with ice axes and crampons.
When you watch it, it really looks like people pushing human limits, Sue.
Well, yeah, but climbers say that with proper technique it can be done safe.
But I mean, losing balance and falling, that can happen even with good technique, right?
That's the thing. Nagano police are saying ice climbing requires advanced technical skills, knowledge, and physical strength on top of winter mountain experience.
Right. You need all three, or it's a no-go.
Exactly. And apparently December through January is prime ice climbing season in Yatsugatake.
Oh, so the ice forms just right during that period.
That's right, and lots of climbers show up, which means more accidents too.
The tragedy of popular spots, huh?
Nagano police are calling on climbers to remember that mountaineering carries risks, and to stay clear all the way until descent is complete.
The classic line, the trip's not over till you're home.
Exactly! Same logic as school trip.
But when you line up all these news stories, winter mountains really are scary.
Yeah, which is exactly why preparation matters. I know we've said it a billion times.
We've said it, but people still make mistakes.
So the next story, this one happened on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day. What happened?
At Goryudagake in the Northern Alps, a 28-year-old guy went solo, set up his tent near the hut, and got buried by snow and couldn't move.
Wait, his tent got buried in snow?
Yeah, more snow fell than expected.
Hold on, that's terrifying.
It is. Imagine sleeping and snow just keeps piling up, and you wake up unable to get out.
No. That sounds like a horror movie.
Thankfully he was rescued, so it turned out okay.
But, couldn't this have been predicted?
Actually, according to the Japan Meteorological Association, around December 30th, There were warnings about localized heavy snow on the Sea of Japan side.
So if he checked the weather forecast, he might have known?
Exactly! The winter pressure pattern was persisting, and from January 5th to 6th, forecast predicted intensifying snow from Hokkaido to Hokuri.
Tohoku's Sea of Japan side was warned about warning level heavy snow.
Right, and in the northern Alps in winter, it's not unusual to hit minus 15 Celsius or colder.
Wow, minus 15.
With wind speeds of 15 to 20 meters per second or more, the wind chill can drop below minus 30.
Minus 30 wind chill. That's like the edge of human survival.
Which is why you've got to be vigilant about frostbite and hypo...
So what should people do when tent camping, as a countermeasure?
Well, first, site selection matters. Pick places without avalanche danger and sheltered from wind.
Right. That makes sense.
And you need regular snow removal. Even while sleeping, you have to wake up every few hours to shovel around the tent.
Wake up while sleeping to shovel.
Yeah, otherwise your tent will collapse.
That's basically training at that point.
Well, that's what winter tent camping is all about.
The gap between romance and reality is huge, huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, when you hear about winter tent camping, you imagine peaceful nights under the stars, right?
Oh yeah, you see those kind of photos on Instagram.
But reality is waking up every few hours to shovel in minus 30-degree conditions just to survive.
Exactly. Behind every Instagram shot is hell itself.
You also need an emergency evacuation plan set up beforehand.
Yeah, like knowing where to go in worst-case scenarios. How to communicate.
This Yatsugatake case, he got rescued because he could call for help?
Exactly. Cell phone signal, satellite communication devices. You should have multiple ways to contact help. Okay, next story. This one's also pretty scary.
More scary stories.
On January 7th, there was a road fighting accident at Senjojiki in the Central Alps.
Senjojiki? The place you can reach by ropeway?
Yep, accessible via Komagatake ropeway, so it's a relatively popular spot.
Right. Seems beginner-friendly.
So a party of 4 was descending from Hokendake toward Jodo Nakoshi. 2 men aged 34 and 29.
Yeah.
They got caught in a whiteout, lost the trail, and couldn't move.
Whiteout, that's seriously tricky.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, a whiteout is when snowfall or heavy fog makes everything white, and you can't tell up from down.
Complete loss of spatial orientation.
Exactly! You don't know which way you're facing, can't tell where the ground ends and sky begins.
Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Right? And when you try to walk, your balance gets messed up and you fall.
Like your inner ear glitches out.
Exactly that. And these 2 guys couldn't move anymore.
But you said it was a party of 4, right? What happened to the other 2?
The details aren't totally clear, but Nagano police are emphasizing that parties should stay together until descent is complete.
Ah, so they might have gotten separated.
Probably, like they couldn't see each other in the whiteout and drifted apart.
That's terrifying, thinking you have companions and then realizing you're alone.
Exactly, but luckily the 2 were rescued.
Are there countermeasures for whiteouts?
First, carry GPS devices and compasses to check direction.
Would smartphone GPS work?
Smartphones work, but batteries drain fast in the cold, so dedicated GPS devices are more reliable.
I see. What else do you need?
Emergency bivouac gear is important. Equipment to shelter in place if you can't move.
Like bivy sacks and stuff?
Yeah, emergency blankets, emergency food.
But like, Senjojiki's accessible by ropeway, so people think it's beginner-friendly, right?
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Easy access means some people show up unprepared?
Exactly! The ropeway takes you straight up to about 2,600 meters.
Since they didn't climb on their own feet, their sense of danger is weaker.
Exactly that. And this year alone there have been 4 fatal accidents already, with reports highlighting ill-prepared climbing.
4 fatalities, and we're only talking about as of January 7th.
Yeah, in just 1 week.
Seriously, you can't take mountains lightly.
So next topic, this one's got quite an impact.
What is it?
Remember the kanji of the year for 2025?
What was it? Disaster?
Bear.
Bear?
The character for Bear was chosen as kanji of the year.
Seriously, were bear attacks that bad?
They were. It set a record, 13 deaths and over 200 injuries from bear attack.
13 deaths, over 200 injuries.
Yeah, basically disaster level.
But wait, don't bears hibernate in winter?
That's the thing. Experts are saying bears in 2025 might not hibernate.
Wait, they won't hibernate?
Apparently climate change from global warming is affecting bear hibernation cycle.
Oh, like it's warm enough they don't need to sleep?
Probably something like that, and bear sightings have continued into December.
Whoa, so you can't let your guard down even in winter.
Exactly in December 2024, a bear entered a supermarket in Akita and stayed for over 55 hours.
55 hours? That's over 2 full days.
Yeah, just hanging out in the store.
That must have been terrifying for staff and customers.
There were also cases of bears entering an elementary school in Hanamaki, Iwate, and a private home in Fukushima. Bears staying active in winter.
So the whole concept of hibernation is breaking down?
Seems that way, and the impact on climbers is serious too. In August 2025, a hiker in Hokkaido was attacked and killed by a bear.
Hokkaido, so that's a brown bear.
Right? And GPS watch data from the victim showed they suddenly veered off the trail, down a forested slope.
Meaning they were being chased by the bear?
Probably. CBS News reported the harrowing details from the moment of attack.
That's way too scary.
And experts say black bears in relatively warm southern Kanto mountains like
Okutama and Tanzawa are popular hiking spots near Tokyo.
Exactly. So they're recommending bear bells and group hiking even in winter.
So bear precautions aren't just for summer anymore.
Right? We're entering an era where you need to be alert for bears year-round.
There's also talk about urban bears appearing in cities.
Yeah, NHK did a special on bears coming down in the populated area.
I wonder if human and bear territories are getting closer.
That's part of it. Plus food shortages in the mountains. Lots of factors combined.
It's a tough problem. Bears are just trying to survive too.
True, but human lives are at stake, so countermeasures are necessary. Alright, let's take a little music break here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we've had a lot of heavy topics.
Yeah, let's lighten things up a bit.
What's today's song?
Today we've got a track called The Real Challenge Starts When It Gets Cloudy.
Oh, great title. Sounds really positive.
Right, like even when it's cloudy, that's when the real work begins. Feels resilient.
Yeah, when you're out there and weather turns bad.
Oh, totally happens.
But that's when you need to stay calm, make good decisions, and act safely.
Oh, nice! That wrapped up well.
Right.
Alright, everyone, here's The Real Challenge Starts When It Gets Cloudy.
晴れよって信じてたいや天気真っ白なんだけど早起きして登ってきたバカ目で雲一つない青空でも山頂に着いたらおや真っ白ってレベルじゃない全
Man, that was a great track.
Yeah, really energized.
Alright, let's get into the second half.
So next story, this one's got some crazy number. The 2025 summer mountain season saw a record-breaking number of mountain accidents nationwide.
Oh wow, a new record.
During the July-August summer season, 808 incidents with 917 people in distress.
917 people.
The previous record was 2023 with 738 incidents and 809 people. So this is way higher.
Over 100 more incidents.
Yep, and by region, Nagano, Toyama, and Yamanashi had the most.
The Japanese Alps, Yatsugatake, and Mount Fuji areas.
Exactly, those three prefectures alone account for over 35% of the national total.
So incidents cluster around popular mountain areas.
Right, and Nagano alone had 325 incidents with 358 people from January to October 5th.
325 just in Nagano.
Exceeding the previous record year, 3 years straight of record high.
3 years in a row means it keeps increasing.
Yep, and cause analysis shows route finding errors at 30.4%.
About a third is getting lost.
Followed by falls at 20%.
Getting lost and falling account for half.
Right, and severe summer heat causing fatigue and illness leading to immobility was also notable.
Summer 2025 was really hot.
Super hot, and for 2024, national stats, 2,946 incidents, 357 people in distress, 300 deaths or missing, 1,300 deaths or missing.
300 deaths or missing.
In 1 year, that many people died or went missing in the mountains.
Is it because more people are climbing, or more unprepared people?
Probably both. Post-COVID outdoor boom brought in new climbers. That's one analysis.
Ah, I see. More inexperienced people.
Plus aging. Veteran climbers with declining physical ability are having more accidents.
That's a tough issue. Climbing with the same mindset as when you were young, no.
Exactly. And Yamak recommends submitting and sharing climbing plans and getting mountain insurance as keys to safe climb.
Do many people have mountain insurance?
Not sure, but there are single-day plans for a few hundred yen an annual contract.
A few hundred yen. You should definitely get it.
Right, because rescue costs using private helicopters can run around 1.5 million yen.
1.5 million.
Yeah, getting rescued and then getting a 1.5 million yen bill you'd never recover.
No way. Mentally or financially.
That's why insurance matters.
Yeah, gotta get it.
So next story is about Mount Fuji.
Fuji's closed right now, right?
Yep, winter closure, closed since the 2025 summer season ended.
All routes like Yoshida and Gotemba are shut.
Yeah, Yoshida, Subashiri, Gotemba routes from 5th station to summit, Fujinomiya route from 6th station to summit, and crater rim hiking all closed.
Complete shutdown.
Exactly, but sometimes people still try to climb in winter.
Wait, even during closure?
Yep, and climbing Fuji outside summer season is considered extremely dangerous.
How dangerous?
First, the wind speeds over 20 meters per second aren't unusual.
20 meters per second, that's typhoon level.
Right, and the ground becomes ice so hard that crampon spikes won't penetrate.
If crampons don't stick, how do you even walk?
You basically can't. Lose your balance even slightly, and you risk sliding it.
Fuji's slopes are steep.
Yeah, once you start sliding, they say you can't stop.
Terrifying just to think about.
And since December 1st, 2019, climbing permits are mandatory for climbing above 3,000 meters from December 1st to March 31st.
Mandatory? But does that mean if you file a permit you can climb?
No, it explicitly states climbers without sufficient knowledge, proper equipment, and planning are prohibited.
So basically, only serious climbers allowed.
Exactly. Midwinter Fuji climbing is called the most dangerous period with very frequent accidents.
Are there actually a lot of accidents?
Lots. Warnings say even highly experienced winter climbers have accidents.
If even experienced people have accidents, is there an element of luck?
Sudden weather changes. Lots of unpredictable factors.
So basically better not to climb Fuji in winter?
Generally, yeah. If you really must, go with a professional guide.
Not a mountain amateurs can tackle on a whim.
Right. Even in summer, the 2025 season had climbing regulations on all routes on both Yamanashi and Shizuoka side.
Like mandatory entry registration and hut reservations.
Yep. Toll collection, climber number limits, safety measures got strict.
Well, Fuji's a special mountain. Regulation makes sense.
Being Japan's tallest, we should climb it with respect. Alright, let's look at some topics trending on social media.
Oh, nice. Curious about online reactions.
First on X, formerly Twitter, posts about Kanji of the Year bear getting tons of shares.
Makes sense it's getting attention.
Lots of active discussion about the severity of bear damage and needing to stay alert for non-hibernating bear.
Well, yeah. Hearing bears might be out in winter is concerning.
And Nagano Prefectural Police Mountain, rescue team's official X account is getting attention.
They have an official account.
Yeah, posting about missing climbers on Kitakama Ridge.
Kitakama Ridge, that famous advanced route.
Exactly, saying it's one of Japan's most difficult variation routes, not a regular trip.
Right.
They posted that many fatal and missing accidents have occurred there, requiring high technical skill, physical fitness, judgment, thorough preparation, and resolve in quotation.
Resolve in quotes. That's intense.
Right, when the police use the word resolve, you know it's seriously dangerous.
But that probably makes some people want to challenge it more.
True, the sense of accomplishment must be huge, but risks are proportional.
Anything else trending?
As a trend in the hiking market, ultralight hiking, or UL, is gaining support among younger generation.
The weight-obsessed approach.
Yep, popular among people in their 20s to 40s.
What's it like specifically?
Apparently more climbers are wearing shorts, low-cut sneakers, and thin fabric packs.
Huh? Old school climbers would probably call that heresy.
Maybe, but times change.
There's also talk about garage brand gear selling for high prices on second-hand sites.
Right? WDD Japan reported on the changing climbing culture being debated.
Getting more young people involved is good for the industry.
Yeah, though there's a dilemma where more inexperienced people means more accident.
That's a tough balance.
And there's some fun stuff on Reddit too.
Reddit? That's the overseas forum, right?
Yep, on a climbing subreddit, someone posting DIY crampons became a topic.
DIY crampons? Like making your own crampons.
Yeah, crampons made from forks.
Forks! Like eating utensils.
Yep, and images of pink rocks with microspikes attached.
No. You're not seriously climbing in those.
No, it's a joke. Shared as a map.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought they were serious.
Just niche mountain community humor.
But for crampons, that's beautifully absurd.
A site called Gear Junkie titled, "An article not quite ready for Everest."
Great title sense.
And for 2026 climbing trends, mountain climbing games are getting attention.
Mountain climbing games.
Like Everest Real Climbing Simulator, which uses satellite data to fully recreate the world's highest peak.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
And Karen, a survival climbing game releasing January 29th, 2026.
Huh. Are climbing games on the rise?
Apparently 25 was a banner year for mountain climbing games. 4Gamer did a feature.
Didn't know that.
They're saying 2026 will see even more hardcore climbing games gaining momentum.
Getting the climbing experience through games is great. No weather worry.
Well, it's different from real climbing, but as an introduction it could work.
Also, Japan's winter mountains are getting attention from overseas climbers.
Right! Spots like Karamatsu and Akadaki and Yatsugatake are popular winter hiking destinations.
Yatsugatake is apparently more popular in winter than summer.
Seems that way. Good access from Tokyo and beautiful scenery are the appeal.
Maybe part of the inbound tourism effect.
Probably Japan's snow mountains are exotic for overseas visitors.
Powder snow's famous.
Exactly! And finally, some new outdoor gear info.
Oh, I'm interested.
Snow Peak announced their 2026 new products on December 19th, 2025.
Snow Peak, major brand.
Their first ever airframe, tent, Aerokamarasu shell.
Airframe tent, the kind you inflate?
Yep, no poles needed, so setup's easy.
Sounds convenient.
Also, a rooftop tent called Field Rise is coming.
Rooftop tent, the kind that goes on your car?
Exactly! Camp Review covered all 17 items.
Also, Nanga's releasing lucky bags, right?
Yep, their Happy New Year Bucket 2026 went on sale January 1st.
Nanga's strong with down products. Lucky bags seem like a good deal.
They're downwear, and sleeping bags are trending.
Essential for winter mountaineering.
Alright, we're coming up on the end of the show.
Fast, already over.
Today we covered New Year holiday mountain accidents, bears, summer accident statistics, and Fuji's winter closure. Quite a lot.
Yeah, lots of serious topics but important information.
Exactly. Mountains are fun, but we can't forget the rip.
Prepare properly, plan carefully, and prioritize safe climbing.
Right, and don't forget bear precautions year-round.
Since they might not hibernate.
Exactly. And one more thing before we go.
What?
The real challenge starts when it gets cloudy, so even when weather's bad, don't give up and descend safe.
Oh, nice callback to the song title.
Wrapped it up nicely, didn't I?
Yeah, perfect landing.
Alright, everyone, that's it for today. Catch you next time.
Bye-bye.